Welcome to the Valentine Boys and Girls Club. We're here to celebrate a great day. We've had a wonderful experience with members of the Boys and Girls Club and Special Olympics in the pool with some great Olympians. I think I counted the gold medals only, and there were 30 gold medals in the pool with these young people. What's fascinating is that the young people didn't even care there were any gold medals in the pool, right? They just cared they were with great people who cared about them. And that's what Boys and Girls Clubs is about, paid professional staff caring about young people. We've had the great pleasure for some 16 years to have an amazing partner, Michael Phelps, and his family and the foundation. Together, the foundation, Michael Phelps, and the team have really supported us with the IM program. We have 40 clubs across the country that have participated in the program and are still involved. And we've saved, together with the Special Olympics, some 16,000 lives. You think about it right now. This is the season now where young people are out of school. And they're very susceptible to being hurt or drowned around pool, ponds, lakes, anywhere where there's a body of water. And this program saves lives. It teaches young people how to be safe in water, how to swim, learn values that are important. And so we're so thankful to have a partner in Michael Phelps that supports us. This organization alone has over 250 young people that have gone through the program, so they have benefited most. So we're excited to be here at a Boys and Girls Club highlighting the start of an important season. And I get the pleasure of introducing a great friend of Boys and Girls Club. There's a photo there in this building some 16 years ago. 16 years ago. Where's your card campaign? I remember we did the photo, and you said it today. You said, I want to just change the world through swimming. And quite frankly, in 16 years, you've changed the world through swimming.
A little bit.
A little bit. You got more to do. We got more clubs for you to visit, and more people to save. But it's a great pleasure to introduce a legend for Boys and Girls Club and an American hero, Michael Phelps.
Thank you. Well, thank you, first of all. For me, I'd like to thank the Boys and Girls Club of Chicago for hosting today's event. Being able to come and spend time with kids is something that's a true passion of mine. And as Frank said, we've been working together for a long time, since 2001, and it's getting better and better and more exciting and more fun. If you guys didn't already know, my introduction to water was because my mom put us in the water for water safety, and that's how we learned to swim. The only reason we learned to swim. Drowning is the second highest cause of accidental death for children under the age of 14. This is something that is frustrating to me, and is the reason why we decided to, in 2008, to start the foundation and donate the, I guess, prize that I was able to receive after 2008 to start this. And like Frank said, over 16,000 kids to be water safe. And yes, it's great. But I feel like it's okay to be greedy in wanting more, and wanting more and more through Special Olympics and also the Boys and Girls Club. This is something that I can't say it enough is a tremendous passion for me. I have some notes, but there's really, I mean, if you can see when I'm in water with kids, that's when I'm truly the happiest, and you see the biggest smile. And today I can't thank you all enough for allowing me to be here, to be a part of this. In 2011, we piloted the IM program of Special Olympics International in 6 different countries, and I'm happy to say that we're in 33 different countries now. I was just in LA in 2015 for the World Summer Games, and it's been absolutely amazing to be able to work with Diane over the last couple of years. We've had so much fun and had some great memories and great moments together. I'm proud of what we're doing here with the IM program, pool safety, or pool safely, sorry, I'm keeping myself with pool safely. Joshua Collingsworth, Memorial Foundation, Special Olympics, and the Boys and Girls Club of America. We have plenty more work to do together. We can make a difference, and we can all work together to make a difference. So I'd like to thank you all, and I'm going to introduce Joe. I'm not going to say his last name. We said that earlier. I don't want to butcher it. So Joe is the commissioner at Consumer Public Safety Commission, the government agency which runs the Pool Safely campaign. Commissioner lives in Chicago, and it was great to see him in the pool with us, teaching some small water skills that'll end up making a big difference. So here's Joe.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Michael.
Good job. Good morning. My name is Joe Mohorovic. I'm a commissioner on the Consumer Product Safety Commission, and we run the government's leading water safety and drowning prevention campaign called Pool Safely. Safely. And you know,
Safety as well.
and we're thrilled to be able to announce our latest partnership with the Michael Phelps Foundation. Michael, thank you for everything you're doing in the family, the foundation, to be able to partner with the government, because that's really where and how we're able to extend our message out to millions of families in the U.S. It's through these partnerships. We have over 1,000 partnerships in the 7 years since the Pool Safely campaign has been started. Boys and Girls Club is our 1,000th partner. Thanks, Keith. And, you know, we're all pulling in the same direction. All of our organizations, it's the same thread in terms of active lifestyle, healthy, being safe in and around the water, and we're making some great strides. We're making some progress. So I'm thrilled to announce today that we have some good statistics to release from the government. And in the 7 years since the Pool Safely campaign has started, we've now seen a 17% reduction in child fatalities for those kids under the age of 5. Those are our most vulnerable population. So we're all making a difference. We're making some progress. So that's worth the quick round of applause. And through these partnerships, we're going to work hand in hand. We're going to be able to extend our message to more families. But we all know that there's more work to be done, right? The other sobering statistics are that even with the progress we've made, there are still 350 children that drown every year, fatally. There's also 6,000 children that go to the emergency room from drowning-related injuries, and those are very, very serious. So we've got to keep working. Michael, as you said, we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep trying. And you know, our Pool Safely campaign is based on levels of safety. And as a dad, it's impossible to be vigilant 100% of the time, right? So we need layers of safety. And that's what the Pool Safely campaign is all about. So our message in Pool Safely for families, the simple steps to take are: first, always have a dedicated adult water watcher, right, at all times when there's children in the pool. Number 2, make sure those pool and spa environments have the proper gates and self-latching mechanisms on them. 3, be committed to learn CPR. And 4th, and this is a little bit of a hidden hazard out there, we've got to train kids to stay away from those drains. The drains present real entrapment hazards: hair, goggles, limbs, very powerful suction. We got to teach our kids to stay away from those drains in the pools and in the spas. And finally, let's learn how to swim, right? Learning how to swim is the number one preventative medicine that we can have. So we're all pulling together, and we don't want to just raise awareness. We want a commitment. We want a call to action. So we've evolved our Pool Safely campaign to now incorporate a pledge. So you can go on our website, poolsafely.gov. Families can pledge. Kids can pledge. I've taken the pledge. Fellow Olympian Kathy Ledecky was our very first pledge signer. Okay? And I think we got somebody else up here who's ready to take the pledge.
I have it.
Oh, okay. See, he took the pen from me. All right, Michael, now's your time to take the pledge. All right, thank you. Thank you, Michael. It's a real game changer for Pool Safely. So look, from one American hero to another set of true American heroes, I'm so thrilled and honored to be able to introduce Kathy and Blake Collingsworth. You know, Kathy and Blake took the tragedy of losing their son Joshua to a backyard pool drowning and turned it into a prevention campaign, and they've been able to reach hundreds of thousands. And you know what? They've made a very unique and special contribution to the water safety environment. You know, Blake was looking at all the material and all the organizations, and he noticed one thing was missing. How about the messaging right to the children in the format that they can understand, that they can appreciate? So they created Josh the Baby Otter. And through Josh the Otter, they've been able to extend the safety campaign to children in a way that they can understand it, and they're true American heroes. So with that, Kathy and Blake Collingsworth, and I'll ask Blake to join the microphone here.
Thank you, Joe. I think you said everything. In the spring of 2008, we lost Joshua to a backyard pool drowning. And through the research that we did around on the internet and talking to people, we didn't think that society in general was doing a good enough job to starting that conversation as early as we possibly could. And I knew that we needed to get a character to try to reach to those children and get them engaged and excited about learning how to swim, and also understanding the important message about you don't go around water unless you get an adult. And an otter seemed to be a perfect fit, so Kathy and I, we wrote the book, Josh the Baby Otter, and through wonderful partnerships, we've been able to distribute that book to daycares, to kindergarten classrooms and pre-Ks and swim schools. And the swim schools are using the message to talk about children before they get into the water, and also get them excited and encouraged about learning to swim. Because we don't want children to be inhibited about getting in the water, being comfortable, and learning the most important thing that they can do when they're in and around water is be comfortable swimming. So we are thrilled, Kathy and I, to be here in Chicago, and honored to be partnering with the Michael Phelps Foundation. We know it's another step forward to reaching as many children as we possibly can. Yes, Kathy and I had to go through this, and sadly there's too many families that are going through it every year. And we're part of a club that's Families United to Prevent Drowning, and there's 40 of us in that club right now just that are getting together trying to do something about this, and we don't want any more members. So we're doing everything we can, and with the support of the Boys and Girls Club and Special Olympics and the Phelps Foundation, and all of us collaborating together, we are going to save lives. We do save lives, and we need to save a lot more. So with that, I want to introduce Diane Christensen, which I didn't even realize this, was from Fremont, Nebraska, so that makes her special to us because we're from Lincoln, Nebraska. And Diane is the USA IM ambassador for the Michael Phelps Foundation and has been head coach for the USA Special Olympics World Games. Thank you for coming and welcome.
Thank you, Blake, for a kind introduction, and thank you for all the work you do. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. I've been working with the Michael Phelps Foundation with the IM program for several years. The program has been instrumental in raising the bar with water safety, learn to swim, and competitive swimming for numerous Special Olympic athletes, which I teach and coach locally as well across the U.S. The program has had tremendous impact in raising the bar with competitive Special Olympic athletes to paths of success, in training, goal setting, healthy lifestyle, both in and out of the water. I presently coach a young man who has amassed many personal accomplishments. Through training and goal setting, he continually challenges himself to be the best he can be, both in and out of the water. He has elevated himself to be one of the best distance Special Olympic swimmers in the U.S., but he is also one of the best employees his employer has. Through my association with the Michael Phelps Foundation, this male swimmer has had an opportunity to have an impactful relationship with Michael Phelps. Garrett. Yeah. And this male swimmer attributes his continued success in the water was through both an in-water and out-of-water experience with Michael. Michael taught him that you never stop trying to achieve to be the best you can be in the water, continually perfecting, but that Michael is also kind, funny, engaged, and earned many gold medals, yet still is an everyday guy. Thanks, Michael.